Hello, and welcome to episode 16 of the Knitting Hookup. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Melissa.
So we've been gone for about a month, I guess. We pretty much took all of July off. I think the last time we recorded was the end of June, but then it got published in July.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's been a little while since you guys have seen us. But so the kids are back in school.
Yes.
And for us, July was filled with birthdays, like a lot of birthdays. Like, by the end of July, my husband was, poor thing, he was like, I'm so glad birthdays are over with, because he didn't have anything in his wallet anymore by the end of July. So
well, it was burst up.
So my dad's birthday is July 15th. And then my daughter's birthday is July 16th, so just the day after my dad's. And then my birthday was July 28th. And then my son's birthday is July 29th. So,
My goodness.
big celebration.
My dad's birthday is July 28th, so now I'll never ever forget yours.
Oh.
Although I have forgotten my dad's birthday no fewer than 3 times. And I did forget this year. So I say that. I'm really bad. The only birthdays I seem to remember consistently are my children, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And my oldest son, Kylan's, was July 18th. So we had a couple birthdays too.
Oh,
July was a birthday month.
it was, yeah. And my son turned 18, so
Oh, wow.
officially an adult. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. He can vote.
Yes. He'll always be
He
my
can
baby, though.
join the military. He can do lots of things. Well, he can't get a beer. What else can you do at 18?
Yeah.
You can get a tattoo without your consent.
He can no longer smoke in the state of Illinois.
You gotta be 21 for that? Wow.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm pretty
Interesting.
sure. That's what I read. Yeah.
don't
Maybe
know.
I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read
But
that.
it's only
state of
Illinois, right? So he just has to cross the river and go to Missouri to smoke. Really.
Oh.
That's crazy. I mean, I hate smoking, but that's bizarre in a way. But
Yeah.
Illinois is kind of bizarre. You know we're getting double taxed at the gas pumps, right?
Yes.
That's
But-
awesome.
I hate to say this, but it doesn't really affect me or my husband because we drive electric cars.
Yeah.
But they thought of that too. So yes, we are going to get a nice little fee for electric cars.
Of course you are.
Of course.
I'm not-
It's the state of
I'm not-
Illinois. So,
We
you
tax
know.
That's how we do. Come here. Yeah, was it that sign that says when you're leaving our state, it says, "You're leaving so soon"? Was it something we taxed? That's brilliant. Brilliant.
That is
Our
good.
state, for those of you who don't know, so Illinois is in the Midwest, of course, right smack dab in the middle of the United States. And the cost of living is very low. It's supposed to be a good place to, your dollar goes really far. Except Illinois, we have like the 3rd highest in the nation when you do cost of living and the values of homes and whatnot. We're the 3rd highest in the nation. And yeah, and we've had like how many governors go to prison? I want to say we're like up to 8 maybe.
Oh,
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So we don't even, like, my thing is, I don't even care about paying more taxes if they're using our money properly. But they're not. Like, they're just
no.
not. They never have. But anyways.
No. Wasn't there someone in
Coming
off?
to the Midwest, go to Indiana, go to Missouri, go
Yeah.
north, south, just avoid the Illinois thing.
Right. If I remember, wasn't there someone in office in the Chicago area who redecorated his office as the Downton Abbey decor stuff?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was thinking I read that, but I don't follow the news too much.
I try not to either.
Yeah.
Depressing.
So.
Really bad. Anyways. Yeah,
Yeah.
come to Illinois, guys. Come visit us.
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, I am, one of the things I did, though, I do want to talk about, I did not put this in our notes, is that, so July for our birthdays, one of the things I did, but we didn't do it till August, was my son Kylan turned 17, and I had a trip planned to New Orleans for him that was supposed to be a surprise. And then a hurricane came, which ended up being nothing, really.
Right.
And I was going to...
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right. So my friend who lives down there, Natalie, she said, just wait till Monday and then you'll know what's going on. Well, I started getting cancellations from the tour company and saying that I could reschedule.
No.
And so I went ahead and did it because I thought they were canceling stuff. I thought, we just rescheduled it for 3 weeks later. So we went and did that a couple weeks ago. Went to New Orleans with his friend and me, and we had a ball. It was so great. I've never been to New Orleans before, and I really liked it. There's so much history. He's a big history buff, so we saw a lot of stuff and ate a lot of good food. And my gosh, was it so stinking hot down there.
Oh, yeah.
Like just steam. You're in a steamer in a sauna all day. Ugh.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that was what did you guys do for your birthdays? What was some of the highlights?
Oh, gosh, let me think. I don't really think we. Well, I always ask to go out to eat for my birthday, so I don't have to cook or clean up or anything.
Right.
But not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Yeah, just kind of hung out around here, and yeah, everybody always gets their birthday dinner, but this year my son requested a birthday breakfast, so I had to do that for him.
Oh, nice.
So
what do you make for birthday breakfast? I'm so curious.
Okay. Well, he's really big on those egg McMuffins like at McDonald's, but I made a homemade McMuffin for him with hash browns and everything. So that's what he requested.
Oh, so. I love it. And I don't know about you, but I'll make breakfast all day long. Like that's the easiest, quickest stuff to make.
Yeah.
Like that's brilliant. I think I need to spread that word around my house.
Yeah.
I'm all for the birthday breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idea. So and then one of my favorite places over in Missouri, and since I am a celiac and I can't have gluten, there's a restaurant over in St. Louis called the Corner Pub, sorry, and hub. It's a hub of a place, and the story is the owner's daughter is celiac also, so he kind of like specializes in gluten-free menu, and it's just so delicious. You feel like you can really just like have all of normal stuff that everybody else has, like the French fries and fried fish and all that good stuff.
So everything's gluten-free.
They have a special gluten-free menu. So,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But he's very familiar with it, so he doesn't. There's no, like I hear some people say, oh, it's gluten-free, and then they find out like, not really. No, it wasn't.
Well, you get cross-contamination, so
that's okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but no, you feel really safe there, and then I of all things, they had a gluten-free beer, so my husband got me that because I don't get to have that very often.
Ellie was partying. It was knitters gone wild. I love it.
So so it was real nice. But we didn't do a whole lot. Just hanging around the house, or somebody wanted to go somewhere, we'd go. So, but nothing like New Orleans.
Well, and for the record, that's a new one for me. We don't like take a trip. Surprise trips are not like a common occurrence in this house. So that was a brand new thing. I don't want to give this impression that we go on surprise trips for everyone's birthday. No, we don't. I did for Ruby, had her birthday August 5th, and she turned 6. I don't do a birthday for every single, like we celebrate at home, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't do birthday parties for every single birthday. In fact, I don't do them for hardly any of them, to be quite honest. We've done a few. But Ruby, I thought this year she likes the trampoline park, the big indoor. She loves them, and we have one in town. So we waited till like school started, and she just had it yesterday, and they loved it. They had fun. Wore out a bunch of kids, and jumped around and fed them some pizza and some cake and sent them on their way. Good.
That's the way to do it.
Right. She was happy.
Oh, good. So, we used to have birthday parties, like, a lot when they were little. And now they don't really get birthday parties anymore, so.
I don't even think they care. I mean, they want something for their birthday, for sure. Right? But, like, they're not quite the event.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I've got lots of stuff to talk about. Knitting
Well, I'm glad.
well, let's see.
But I think we need to address this. I'm seeing this as an issue now. So seriously, no acquisitions still no acquisitions. I think everyone.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're the shopper between this little duo here. In case you haven't figured it out.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Yes, when summertime is, I'm on a big budget and I try not to. Oops, do you hear that?
Oh, that's so pleasant. Is that your doorbell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazon delivery. Did I say I was on a budget? Oops.
Budget.
Oops. You didn't hear that.
So I guess the good news here, that if people aren't catching this, is that summer's over. Kids are in school. So I'm guessing the budget will start relaxing a bit.
It might. You just never know.
Birthdays are over.
So, yeah. So one of the reasons why I'm kind of on a more of a budget during the summer is that, so usually the money that I spend for like yarn things and all that is from my shop. And so during the summer, my shop really slows down during the summer because everybody's too busy doing everything else. So, but then, as school gets in and fall is upon us, then yeah, my shop picks up, and then I have a little extra spending money. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's how it works for me.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So
knitting isn't. My knitting definitely slows down in the summer for sure. But hey, so I saw these online. I saw a few of them. How many lily pins are there out in the world now?
We have 4, and I think this week we're going to have the 5th one coming up. But yes, so since the lighting is raining here and the lighting's really bad for all you YouTube viewers, I'm going to try to show these pins. Let's see here. Here's one.
I love the llama so much.
See that? Okay, so that's one.
So
so these pins are all my daughter's artwork. She draws them up, and then we have pins made from them. So she loves to draw, and we decided over the summer that it would be fun to make an animal pins. So that's the llama. Then this one's really cute. I like this one. This is...
I do too. That's cute.
The lemonade one. Can you see that?
Yeah. No, that shows up really good.
That one. Then we have I'll be reading. So with an owl on top of a book. So really cute. And then, of course, she loves Stranger Things. So she made a Stranger Things pin. If you're not familiar with Stranger Things, it's on Netflix. It's a show. It's really cool. So it's got a Demogorgon with the little arms off to the side. And then in the center, it says run. You just got to watch the show if you want to know what that means.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
So yeah, and hopefully we'll be getting the 5th pin this week, and I will tell you, it probably will be pretty amazing because she spent a lot of time on it. It'll be I'm really excited about seeing it. So it'll be in rose gold metal. So we'll see.
Wow. So have they all sold out?
No. So you could still get them on the shop. So
nice.
So
which one's been the most popular?
Wow. The llama and probably the lemonade. A lot of people's bought the lemonade, but they've all sold pretty good. So she gets excited because she gets the money. All the money goes to her. So it's
entrepreneur there.
Yes. So. She's
like
really
it.
Excited. So she's actually working on another pin today. She's up in her room drawing. She has a digital drawing pad that she draws her artwork on. And yeah, this one's going to be kind of a winter Christmas type themed pin. So yeah. But
I can't wait.
Yes, I'm really excited for her. So so obviously I keep every single one that she makes.
Yes.
So I got a little banner I bought, and I hanging them up, and of course she keeps them. And then, so it's really exciting for her to do something with her drawings, because it's fun to draw, but then what do you do with it? So this is something fun to do with that artwork. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. I think that's really great that she's doing that and you're doing that with her. That's awesome. How old is she?
She turned 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So.
In case anyone's wondering, I'm knitting while podcasting. I never do this, and so I'm gonna do it because it's just a knit row, so I can't.
Today is a perfect day. It's raining. It's really dark out, so that's why the lighting's kind of not great for me. But yeah, it's a great day to sit in a chair and knit. So
yeah, it really is.
So, do you want to talk about what's on your needles since you're knitting?
Sure.
All right.
Well, all right. Let's see what we can do here. So that was a funny thing. Ellie and I were talking about. We were going to podcast before, and then one time I couldn't, and then we planned another week, and then something came up with you, and you couldn't,
right.
So we had this thing. But the weekend that I couldn't, I can't remember what was going on, but I remember telling you that, like, I hadn't knit, and this was before my New Orleans trip. I hadn't knit anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even my granny stripe. So I guess I was like, talk about the whole losing your knitting mojo, which for me, if I'm going to lose my knitting mojo, I've realized it's probably in the summer, I think. I've never really tracked it, but I can see that being the time. So I go down to New Orleans and hung out with my son and his friend, and then one of my knitting friends, Natalie's down there. And so she met up with us, and we got to hang out, and she came back we had the coolest hotel. It's considered a hotel, but it was basically an apartment. It had 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful, wonderful place. And so she stayed after one night because they're teenage boys. They're 17. We had a rooftop pool. At the end of the night, they're ready to have, like, their time, right?
Right.
So it was great, though, but I was able to sit with her and knit. And so I found my knitting mojo in New Orleans when it was really hot. So go figure. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, that's good.
Right. So I'm knitting on, and I haven't knit a ton, but I have been knitting on it fairly consistent. The Autumn Hippie shawl by Christy Houghton, who is part of the Yarn Cafe girls. And here's where I'm at. So it doesn't look like much from when the last time you guys saw it, but if you remember, I had to rip it out. So I ripped it out, and I had to pull it all the way up to about here.
And you did that while we were podcasting.
Yeah. And I think I was in New Orleans when I put it back on the needles. I did that in New Orleans. So I'm almost done. This section has like just a couple more rows here.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to go on to my next color, which is, I haven't used this one yet, will be this.
Oh, great.
Like so this is going to be like a real kind of somewhat colorful shawl that it's supposed to have fringe at the bottom. And I'm hoping it's done for Rhinebeck that's coming up because my friend Jamie, she's knit one. And so it was kind of like our little knit along amongst each other. But this is a really, really fun knit. I know I've talked about this before, but if no one has done this is super easy. Mm-hmm. It's 5 colors. You don't have to do 5 colors. I wish people would realize I liked picking all those colors. But if you don't want to choose 5 colors, do 3. Do whatever you want. But each section's different. And they're different lengths, if you see there. Like this one's really small.
Yeah.
And so far, everything I've done is potato chippy, if you will. TV knitting. Very, very easy. Even though there's texture in it, it's really, really simple. This one's all garter stitch up here. So I have really, really enjoyed knitting this a lot. And I talked to you guys about this. Part of the reason I ripped this out is because the texture got dorked up. And I knew it. I knew it as I was knitting it. I was like, something doesn't feel right. And that's why I ripped it out. But now it's on. But her patterns that she is very, very simple, easy to read. And she has stitch counts at the end of each row, right? Mm-hmm. But I still kind of have this little dorked up, but the way it's written, you can read your knitting really well and compensate. So like if you're not quite precisely on point here, it's a very forgiving pattern. And I was able to do that. So I know I'm off a little bit. I didn't count my stitches, but there was a couple things, but it's super, super easy to figure out. So I loved it. just so far with how this has been going, if someone told me they love this shawl, I would probably totally knit another one just to give it to them because it's just fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I like when, especially shawls have like different textures in them because it keeps you interested because you're, you know, it just changes things up and keeps your interest. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even changing colors, like just something that simple is like, it's fun. Like, I can't wait to get this done. I'll get to the next color today because I'm just excited.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Always excited for the next thing. Yep.
What it look like.
So do you have anything else on the needles?
I do, but I haven't been working on anything else. I really haven't. Did I brought a sock with me to New Orleans, but I didn't do anything with it. I don't think I did on it at all. What about you?
Well,
how many you got?
I've got several things. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So, I did pick up, it's been a while, but I picked up my wrap, my Suburban wrap by Hippie. So, let's see here. You see that?
Is that the one that's kind of horizontal and doesn't go into points or something? Or
Yeah. You could say that. Yeah, it's kind of one end. Let's see here. Like that.
Kind of like a rectangle, sort of, with the ends are
right. Yeah. So this one is kind of like yours, where there's different textures. So like there's like lace here, and then you have the striping, and then here you have like eyelets, and then here this is just like a texture section. It's probably getting blown out because
that
of
one.
lighting.
Pull back just a little bit.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Is it light pink?
Yes, so it's really hard because the lighting's really bad today. So
is it 1, 2, 3 different colors?
Yes, it's 3 different colors. So and a lot of these sections you'll do again as you progress. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's like you could sit, except for I'm not good at like the lace knitting, so that I have to like really focus and not be bothered because I will get messed up and
But it's not hard. It's just you got to pay attention, right?
Exactly, yeah. But like this other stuff, like the striping and the eyelets, were pretty easy. And now I'm on a textured section here, so it's really easy. So, so working on that, I picked that up again because I actually cast that on like a long time ago, like last year, and then it just sat. But so then I'm knitting something for Lily. And it's a colorwork cowl, and it's Stranger Things.
That's gonna be so cool.
So, if you've watched Stranger Things, you will understand what this is, and this is not a Ouija board. My sister and I shared a picture. I'm like, oh, look what I'm knitting. She's like, oh, is that a Ouija board? I'm like, no, it's not a Ouija board.
No, it's not.
It's going to be reversible, so that's going to be really cool. So I'm actually working on so you knit this, and it actually goes all the way around. So the letters go all the way around. And this is only my second colorwork project I've ever worked on. So
that's really cool. What's it called?
It is the Stranger Things Cowl.
That's all. Okay, Stranger Things Cowl. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's by Mary. I'm probably going to get her pronunciation wrong. Annarella, I think is what she calls. Let me show the.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you can kind of see that.
Yeah, no, I totally can.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull that up on Instagram too. I'm going to show people really quick what your Suburban wrap looks like. That's a picture of the Suburban wrap.
Yes.
Which I think is super cool to see. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up your Stranger Things too, because although you can kind of see with what you got going there.
Yeah. So it's really fun. So like I said, it's only my second colorwork project I've ever done. And once you get the hang of color work, it's really easy. So
Wow.
It does.
Yeah, these are cool.
So it is probably going to take me. Yeah, it's probably going to take me about another month to finish this, but that's okay.
That's so cool.
It'll be done in time for cooler weather. So.
Oh, she's gonna love that. That is such a cool cowl. Like, I just loved it when she held that girl, the model in there was holding it up, and you could just so see it. Like, that's super cool.
So then you can go back and you can pick the letters you want, but I'm just gonna pick Run, and it's like little light bulbs hanging down, and you can put like little colored thread or whatever, like the light bulbs, and have them like turn on like the light. You know what I mean?
No way. Are you going to do that?
So, you just put like a little, like, let me find R. So, above R, it looks like a little light bulb. I can't show it very well in here. But anyway, so you can just pick your different colors of like extra thread and then put over. And the nice thing about it, since it's reversible, you will not see any of your floats. Because when you're done with the other part, then you push it through, and then this yellow yarn is just scrap yarn, and so then you will take I call it the upside part, and since it's reversible, then it will get
I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think of the name of that, because I've done a cowl like this. I know exactly. It's not a seam, a join. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm going to do like a 3-needle bind off and then put it together. So
that's going to be really neat.
So this is one of those projects that I have to work on when it's quiet in the house, because the chart on it is you got to really pay attention or not you'll get off.
Yeah.
And so
there's nothing repeatable about that. Those are all letters, and you have to pay attention.
Yeah. So
that's neat. That is so neat.
So instead of socks for her birthday, I casted on that. So I've been working on that. So
I love it. And now I see what you're talking about. Oh, look. So see, I didn't realize that. I was trying to envision this light thing that you were talking about. And so
yeah.
It looks like lights are hanging down, and I guess you just color one in. Oh, and it spells the word. And you can pick any word?
You can. I'm just going to go with Run, because
it looks like that's a popular word, too.
Yeah. Because if you watch Stranger Things, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but let's just say Run is in the episode. So
that is really, really cool. Like that. She's going to love that. I mean, you can't even buy something that cool.
No.
That's so neat.
Yeah. Okay, so then.
Does she know you're doing it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, I finished my throwback sweater, but I'll get to that in a minute. Ooh. So, of course, I always have to have a sweater on the needles. So.
I need to do that, actually.
I love sweaters. I need a pin that says that. I love sweaters. So this is my turtle dove.
Isn't that made out of chunky yarn? Or bulky yarn?
It goes so fast. Yes. Like bulky.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's the it has the Woolfolk Luft in it. And this is colorway L2 gray, because their colors they're kind of like numbers. So this is L2 gray. And it is, so even though it's like chunky yarn, is so lightweight. It's going to be really nice, I think. So I know one time you mentioned it, you thought the neck was a little too high, but I think I'm going to like it, because it's going to feel kind of cozy and, yeah, I don't know. But I
used to love turtlenecks and stuff around my neck. I used to wear them kind of shirts all the time. But now that I'm becoming a woman of a certain age, that kind of stuff I get really hot. Really hot.
Yeah, well, it has to be really cold out whenever I'm going to wear it.
There is a temperature minimum here that we have
Yeah,
to
because,
Do you have
what's that?
Do you have sleeves on it?
So the construction's a little different. So you, gosh, how do I explain this? It's like a boxy type. So you keep increasing. I haven't got to the part where I separate for sleeves yet, but it's at first I'm like, am I doing this correctly? And then of course I looked up pictures, and that's what's nice about Instagram, whatever. You can see how everybody else's is, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it right. So the construction's a little different than like other sweaters I've done, but I mean,
I'm looking at that. I'm surprised you haven't separated for sleeves yet.
I know, and I still have a ways to go before I separate for sleeves. I'm going, this seems really weird, but sure enough, yep, it's right. So
the throwback. I gotta look this up.
No. This one's the turtle dove.
Oh, the turtle dove. Gotcha.
Yeah, turtle dove. So the yarn is it's getting caught on everything. The yarn is this. It's like this like a cotton blend of yarn. It's really neat. I actually bought this yarn last year, so it's been sitting and waiting for this project. So yes,
It looks like it's kind of like a dolman in a way. A dolman sleeve. You know what I'm talking about? Where the underarms are a little bit like it goes out a little bit.
Yeah. I guess you could call it that way. Yeah. So.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, me too. So I'll be excited to separate for the sleeves for that. So.
You're gonna have that finished so quick.
It will be quick. So I thought I could get that knitted up and have a second new sweater for fall. So. Yeah. So. All right. Well, you got any FOs?
No, but you do? You have the throwback done?
I have the throwback done.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay.
I know it's going to be gorgeous.
All right. I don't know. I would put it on, but it's kind of...
Oh, that is beautiful.
Well, maybe I'll put it on here.
That is so gorgeous.
Okay.
You've got it. You got to be so happy with that.
I am.
Oh, that looks beautiful on you, too. Oh, it's so pretty. I love those colors, everything. That says just warm and cozy right there. It's so pretty.
Yep.
Now, is this a no button?
I've seen people who put buttons on it, but I did not put buttons. The instructions does not call for buttons.
Yeah.
So
it looks great.
So yeah. So.
And you know what? I rarely wear a cardigan. I don't even think I wear mine buttoned up ever.
So. Yeah, it came out really good, really good. So
pretty.
And
that's 3 colors, right?
Or
is it 4?
Yes, it's 3 colors. It was actually my first color work I've ever done. So
that's beautiful.
I really like it. It's really good. Came out great.
I like that a lot.
Andrea Mowry, her patterns are so clear, and I've never had a problem knitting, because this is my second cardigan by her, and I really liked her other pattern I did, because the other one I did was that comfort fade cardigan is what I did.
Right.
Yeah. So I got to take it off though, because
it definitely isn't the right temperature today.
No.
It's getting cooler here, but not that kind of cool. Like, not sweating to death outside.
No, it's like cooler, but it's still like a little humid and sticky and what have you.
It's a little muggy, yeah.
Yeah, so I got that done. And then
love it.
I finished my other sock. So if you remember, last time I showed a sock. So now I've got a pair of socks.
Those are great.
So this is my colorway Romantic. And then I had some sock sets, and then I had this darker brown coffee kind of color go with it. So it's getting really blown out here, my lighting.
Ooh, there. Yeah, you can see that minty color in there a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
My lighting's so bad. Sorry. Sorry, people. So.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, so I've been working on the Suburban. I've been working on the Stranger Things cowl. I've been working on the turtle dove. I finished my throwback. I finished the sock. And now I'll probably have more socks in the future because now that I have to take Lily to school now every day because my son is no longer in high school because the middle school and the high school was at the same place. So he's no longer taking her since he's in college now. So
isn't that the worst? Like my oldest drives my kids to school. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love it so much. I know.
So I'm like, oh no, I gotta get up every morning. I gotta take her. My whole schedule is thrown off.
Yep.
No. So it's like back to school for me too. So anyway, but yes. So that's that.
You have been very productive. Thank goodness.
I feel like I have. I feel like I took the summer and I felt like I did quite a bit of knitting, and probably not as much as some people, but yeah, I had a good time doing some knitting. So now I'm excited about finishing my second sweater for the fall. So, but yeah, but I'm looking forward. So I get so excited for sweaters. So it's like I can't wait to get the turtle dove done, so then I can cast on my next one. And so the next one, I'm torn between two sweaters that I want to cast on, and one of them is Andrea Mowry's sweater. I think I have a problem.
We're crushing on Andrea Mowry this year.
Oh, yes. So I think what it is you get used to a designer, and I feel like my gauge is like really similar to her gauge. So I feel like if I cast on one of her patterns that I won't run into issues because I feel like
you're used to her, you know her. And
exactly. You kind of get to know her style, and it just seems to be a lot easier working through the pattern when you're familiar with a designer. But anyway.
And she's awesome. Like, you just can't go wrong with her.
I know. Yeah.
And you have so much to choose from. It's not like you're choosing between like 5 sweaters. There's like a ton.
I know.
So is it one of her newer ones or her older ones?
It's one of her newer ones.
I'm trying to guess what it is.
I have it on our document, but
okay. So now I'm just curious if I'm right. No.
Do.
It is. I was kind of wondering if it was this one. I was like, is it? So you're gonna do the Stonecrop pullover?
I'm deciding between the Stonecrop and the. I want to make sure.
Tecumseh.
Yes. I looked up the pronunciation. I was like, I really want to get this correct.
Yeah, the way you put it in here, that helped me because that's how I knew how to say it.
The Tecumseh, yes, by Caitlin Hunter. So I'm deciding, should I cast on the Stonecrop or should I cast on the Tecumseh?
Oh, that Stonecrop just looks fun.
Yeah, if I do the Stonecrop, I probably will make it a little longer than probably what the pattern says, because I probably don't have a problem with crop tops. I guess you could always wear like a tank under it or something, but so here's
get your belly button pierced and show off your navel. Your kids would love it. Drop Lily off at school. Get out of the car. Bye, baby. Oh, gosh.
I don't think so.
I love it.
No,
I know what you mean. So this crop thing, like, of course there's a lot of the girls who are wearing it, the women, that are super cute. And I'm thinking, for my age and shape, I'm definitely not wearing a crop top with nothing underneath it. And I'm thinking, so I would either wear it with like a cute dress, maybe that's like it's like a layer, or like I don't know. I think I'd just do what you did. I would just add length.
Yeah. Well,
it just wouldn't be a crop.
Here's my other issue. Okay. This is so my derriere is really flat. And
in the trunk.
if I feel like if my shirt goes down like to like half of my butt.
Hiney?
Yeah, hiney. I don't really want to say the word because I know how some parents are where they're like, don't say that word. So the boots, derriere, I don't know what you call it. So I feel like if my shirt like goes half over it, then my behind doesn't look so flat.
It's flattering. That's a different cut. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that.
Because then, okay, so the bottom, your little cheeks, are nice and cute, and it
I
doesn't.
totally get it.
It doesn't look so like a pancake, like mine does.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. That's how there's certain styles that I like that accentuate my body nicer than others. So no, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I already know which one I'm voting for. This was easy. As soon as I looked at both sweaters. I'm for the Tecumseh.
Which one?
The Tecumseh.
Oh, that's your vote? Okay.
It's so pretty. And you've been doing color work and I'm just in love. Not that the Stonecrop pullover isn't, but I've seen lots of pictures of this, but not as many as I'd like. I've seen a lot of the Stonecrop, so it looks like it's a pullover, Tecumseh pullover. Someone did it as a cardigan with pockets in here. No, I like the pullover. But it kind of looks a little bit like the one you're doing right now. It has a bit of that dolman sleeve again that kind of, goes down.
I like that. I like the big loose fit. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, darn it. I just lost it. Oh, that's so cute. See, here's a girl with one.
My biggest problem is going to be picking out colors because I've looked through all of it. There's so many great color combinations. That's going to be hard.
Ooh, that's a little too close. Hey, woo, hello. You guys can see the pores in my face. Okay, so this looks like it's 1, 2, 3 colors?
Yes.
Okay. I'm liking the 3 colors a lot. That's just doable. Like 3 colors doesn't... If it's more than 3 colors, I am spending at least an hour, if not more, picking colors. And then I'm open to changing.
Yeah.
Tecumseh.
So maybe our YouTube viewers can comment down below and tell me which one you would cast on.
Let me show Stonecrop.
Yes.
Let's see a picture of that, or need a really good one. So the Stonecrop is not a cardigan. Okay, because I saw someone who did it as a cardigan. Everyone's, my goodness. Oh, Andrea did it as a cardigan, but she also did it as a pullover. That's not a good one.
Yes, she's got 2 patterns. One's a pullover and one's a cardigan. So yes, if you like the design, but you want to do one or the other, yeah.
Here we go. This is a good one.
Is that the Stonecrop?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm still voting for the navel piercing.
I don't know. That sounds like pain, first of all.
Right. And this has got texture in it.
I don't know about you, but now that, 50's right around the corner, I don't think so.
Ooh. There's some people who went a little longer. Ooh. See, look. She did.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. So that's kind of what you would do. I do like this. I do. I mean, it's cute. Now that I'm seeing it like that, it's
got so much texture in it, and it looks like it'd be interesting to knit. So,
yeah. Comment below. Which one do you think? Stonecrop pullover or Tecumseh? And Tecumseh is TECUMSUH.
EH. I think it's EH. EH.
Just however. Yeah. Say the T pullover.
Okay. So, you know what? I'll do that. I'll let my YouTube viewers decide which one I cast on next.
Yeah, that's
after my turtle dove.
This is tough.
So
that'll give you time though too to also pick colors and all that good stuff. So
yes.
Oh, I'm excited. They're both beautiful.
Yep. Okay. So are you still thinking about casting on the Shady side sweater?
Yes, I mean, that's probably, when I put on a sweater on the needles, that's going to be the one, because I already have the yarn, I'm ready, and and it looks like it's going to be a real easy knit, so I'm definitely, that'll be the one. In fact, my friend Jamie already has it on the needles. It's probably even a good Rhinebeck, because it's garter stitch going around, just stockinette. So that could be like my sock knitting, you know what I mean? If it's just big, I can get a lot done. So I need to probably get that on the needles here soon, so I'm at that point where it's just going round, round, and round.
You think you'll get it done before Rhinebeck?
No. I mean, it'll be my Rhinebeck knitting. Like, you know how you bring a sock? Like, that'll be my Rhinebeck knitting. Okay. No. The pace that I knit these days. We're going to shoot for 2021 for that one to be done. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You know, one of the things, though, too, that I thought, when you lose your knitting mojo, I think one of the ways to get it back as well, because everyone talks about this, I think there's a seasonal thing about it, but also for me personally, having a friend to knit with, like, that really energized me and got me back into it again. I have not knit with friends in way too long. I mean, months, if not the last Rhinebeck, which is really sad now that I'm thinking about it. Almost a year. That's really, really bad. That is not normal for me. I actually never even thought about that. And, yeah. I had a goal this year to at least once a month spend time with friends. And it sounds so bad, but I know you get it, especially when you're working, you have kids, everybody's busy. But it's like, if you don't make time for those things, sometimes they just don't happen. And so I would say that, and not all my friends are knitters. Shocker. I've done okay. I'm sure there's some months I haven't hung out with a friend, but more often than not, I'm pretty sure I have. But I think I might need to make more time for knitting friends. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, this is it for me.
Well, and maybe that's what I need to do too, because Natalie often asks me to knit online, and usually when she's asked me, like, I'm at the grocery store or something already, unfortunately, I'm already busy. So I have friends who can knit online too, and maybe that I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Maybe that's something I need to do too, because I was really in it. I stayed up so late that first night in New Orleans knitting. It was beautiful. I had not done that in so long. I loved it. It was great.
Good. Yeah.
But I think I need time with my knitting friends. So Rhinebeck will definitely be that for me this year. I'm just gonna knit my heart out. I'm gonna probably won't shop that much. I'll just go ahead and see the sights and enjoy the weather and the good company and just knit.
Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So is that about...
I'm going to try to throw out into the world. I think I should do this. And I got a month, for crying out loud. No, I've got over a month. I can't do this. There's something wrong with me. I need to finish a pair of socks for Rhinebeck, which is stupid. I should finish at least 2 pairs. And I know what I want to finish. So the one I really, really want to finish, like if I were going to have Rhinebeck socks, I don't even know if that's a thing, it would be the one from Jacqueline. Oh, dear goodness. Brooklyn Knit Folk. It is this gorgeous, I don't have any of the information right now. I'll try to have it for the next podcast. But it was her first sock pattern. And it had this gorgeous cable that went up the front and one in the back. It's so much fun to knit. And I have the prettiest yarn for that. It's just gonna be gorgeous. I'm in love with those socks. I think I'm ready for a heel on that one. And then I need to get just a vanilla sock done. I have a couple that I need to do. And you know what I need to also put on there? So you guys know me. This is not anything I'm holding myself to, but I need to get a pair of Christmas socks done. I have a bunch of those. I still have a couple of those on the needles that I think they need like heels and toes. Like, get them done now. I'm a fan of getting your Christmas socks done now.
Right.
So you can wear them for Christmas time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't understand why we knit Christmas socks at Christmas time. It's over. Don't understand that. So join me, everybody. Let's finish some Christmas socks.
Hey, that could be our new cowl.
I like it. Christmas socks. Finish your Christmas. And you know what? I don't care if it's not, like, there is a yarn I bought that was not considered a Christmas sock yarn. I think it was considered a Disney yarn, if that. It was a Brew City yarn. But it totally looks like Christmas colors. And to me, they're my Christmas socks. So, like, if you didn't buy traditional Christmas yarn, but it looks like you. It's Christmas. Then there's Christmas socks. You are the king of your king of your knitting. You tell those socks what they are.
So remember, we kind of discussed what our next cowl would be on our last episode. And we got some responses on YouTube. I don't know if you read the comments.
I had read not about the no, I did. There was a couple I had read about the cowl. Yeah,
so there was a couple of good ideas. One talked about having a cowl, doing a sweater by what is it, the Navel sweater, and someone else has suggested a cowl using some yarn that you have ripped back or repurposed from something.
I think that's the one I remember.
Yeah. So those are all great. I'm really glad that people commented on our episode. So we love comments if they're good.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Christmas socks would actually be kind of a cool cowl to have.
And it's easy. Everyone usually doing socks, and just do some Christmas knitting right now. And I don't mean gifting. If it's gifts, that's great. But let's get our Christmas socks on. Everyone has Christmas socks. Okay. Everybody should have at least one pair of hand-knit Christmas socks to wear on Christmas morning.
Okay. So you know what? I'll cast on some Christmas yarn and I'll do the same. So I will go set up a thread in the Ravelry Group for the cowl for Christmas socks. And let's see, when do they have to get them done by? Thanksgiving?
What are we looking at? Let's see. August 25th. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Let's say... go back to November here. So when is Thanksgiving? Oh, it's the very, very end of November this year, 28th. I always thought it was okay, so why would you say November 30th?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
That's like the 28th is November, so 2 days past, make it a round number.
Okay. And cool. So I always get this question. You have to cast on a new pair, right? Not a pair that, or would it be okay if they already have a pair that's lingering on the needles for a while?
Let's do two. Let's have maybe you have on the needles that you're finishing up. It's a work in progress. That's like maybe one. That'll be mine. I'll do that one because that's my current situation. Okay. And then the new ones, brand new. They cast on.
So.
Poor connection. That's bad.
I saw that.
Why does it says poor connection?
You kind of cut out a little bit, but you look okay now, so I think it's cleared up.
Okay, so we might have to just cut off that little portion there.
Okay. So, did you say in the same thread that Christmas socks currently on the needles, and then they can cast on a new pair, or should it be separate threads?
I'm thinking separate. Just because I'll do the ones for the works in progress. How about that? Like, that'll be my thing that I'll do. And then, I'll do the prize for that.
Okay.
And you want to do the new ones?
Okay, the new Christmas
sock
cast.
Because if people do a work in progress and they get, 3 of them done and you have 3 on the needles and then someone else, cast on a new pair. I think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
And no baby socks. Right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. It's funny because it's been a minute. Yeah, I remember all these kinds of questions. No baby socks. These are grown woman and men socks.
Or teenage socks.
Which are sizable socks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good question. All right, and are we having I'm trying to see, what I bet there is. Let's see if there's an Instagram tag for this. Because I love Instagram. That's my favorite. I would rather see that. I know it's out there. I know it is. I'm doing Christmas sock cowl, and I guarantee you.
What would be a unique one?
Fewer than 100 posts. Okay, so it's not that bad. How about Christmas sock cowl? Let's see if they got 2019 on it. Ooh, there isn't. Christmas sock cowl 2019. What do you think?
Okay.
Is that too long?
No, I just have a feeling that one's going to get taken up by somebody else. But yeah, we'll do it.
There's nothing. Or we could do
I was trying to think something that would be more specific for our podcast, like,
How about KH Christmas sock cowl for knitting hookup?
okay, KH.
Christmas sock KAL.
Okay, got that. You might have to text that to me because I know I'm going to forget that. So, okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you know. KH Christmas sock cowl. We can do this, people. I'm gonna be looking back at the text I'm getting ready to send you. What was it again?
Let me rewind and watch the video.
Hey, and also to everyone who's out there, I apologize if I know on my end, Ellie and I were talking about this, that my internet connection gets a little screwy. I'm all the way down in the basement. Usually there's a teenager online. Today there's not. That can cause my internet connection to go slow. So if there's a little bit, sorry, we're trying. And then also I'm getting a fiber connection September 9th. Yeah, we got fiber in our neighborhood. And I'm going to get like the fastest hookup. 1,000. So hopefully, crossed, we don't have this problem anymore. I'm working on this.
That must be nice, fiber.
Yeah, we just got that. Well, we got it last year. Christmas sock cowl. Okay. I just sent it to you. That is long. That's really long. You guys want to say all that? Should we say Xmas? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like we should have discussed this before. Oh.
How about this?
We're just winging it, people. We're just winging it.
What do you think, too? We're open to that in the comments below. If you have a good hashtag for this, that would be great. Because some people are so good at this and they come up with such clever ones.
Yeah.
Please put it below.
Okay.
And we'll make like a little Instagram announcement. Maybe that. We'll put like a little thing there. This is what the hashtag is. Stand by.
Right. On our Knitting Hookup Instagram account,
right,
we will announce the official hashtag.
See?
Okay.
We are organized. We have it together.
All right. Okay. So, are we moving on?
Shop news?
Got lots of shop news. Lots. Okay, so the first shop news is I have collaborated with Julie. She is Julianne Knitter on Instagram. From Twin Stiches Design, and she's doing a coffee house sock club.
Love it.
So the club will run from September 1st to November 1st with 3 different patterns that are inspired.
So she's writing the patterns.
What's that?
She's writing the patterns.
Yes, they're already done.
Gotcha.
They are inspired by coffee. So in the first set, we'll use my Tea and Crumpets sock set. So go check out her Ravelry Group, and she's also doing a cowl to go along with the club. So if you want to do a knit along when you get the patterns, go check that out. And let's see. And I do know that so there are 3 different sock patterns, and 2 of the sock patterns use my yarn. So I'm all out of Tea Crumpets or not, I would show that, but just a little sneak peek.
I already saw a little piece of that.
One of the other patterns, and I don't know if it's going to be the second one or the last one, will use my freshly brewed sock set. And I think I still have some in the shop, but I do plan on dyeing up more of this colorway. And also of the Tea and Crumpets. So I sold out of that one, but I will restock it because it's very popular. So anyway, she already shared the sock patterns with me, and they're really cute, really cute. So definitely go check out her Coffee House Sock Club. Then I have collaborated with Daisy Girl and Company bag maker, and I think her name is Sherry. I'm sorry. I had all these collaborations going, and okay, yes, her name is Sherry, and her little bag making company is Daisy Girl and Company bag.
Ooh.
So she's got these really cute bags, and they are
Oh, I like it.
clear. And this bag set will include my special dyed yarn. And this is a pumpkin spice sock set. So I wish.
Love it.
Can you see that color there?
Oh yeah,
It's
that's gorgeous.
It's orangey, and then you get the mini skein with it. So it's a sock set
Beautiful.
to go with the bag. And we're going to put these in the shop right after Labor Day. So I will have some, and she will have some. So there will be limited quantities, but you can find them in her shop, in my shop. So she will probably release hers set first. So if you miss out on hers, then I will announce when they'll be in my shop. So then you'll have a second chance to grab the set. So.
Okay, so I'm looking at your sock sets, and they're gorgeous. I can't believe you have a vintage night sock set in here too, and the woodland. These are gorgeous. Ellie, you are just outdoing yourself on these. They're beautiful.
I like doing the sock sets. They're fun. So.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Okay.
And then, so now I have another upcoming collaboration I did with Heather. She's from Yellow Ribbon Crafts, and she's the one that did the Ellie shawl. If you remember a while ago, collaborated with her. Well, she did now. It's a cowl, but it's not your typical cowl. It's almost like a shawl cowl. So it's much longer. And she used my DK yarn. So she has not released the pattern, but she's planning on doing it in September. So I plan on getting all my DK yarn all stocked up in the shop for that. So that's up and coming. So look for that in about a month. So I've been doing a lot of collaborations here lately. So
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Do you still have new colors in? Because I noticed you did something different. The lighter colors?
Oh, the little... So I know some people call them tonals. These are, I think I call them more like semi-solid. And they're kind of just a nice soft. There's like a blue, a green, yes, a yellow, and a brown. So I'm plan on doing more semi-solids because I really like. I find that now in my knitting, I'm starting to like more semi-solids than speckles. I don't know if people kind of go through that kind of. So I'm really wanting to do a lot more and maybe do some deeper, richer tones.
Yeah. And by the way, that is too stinking cute. Look at the kitty cat. This is the Artistic Lilly Instagram. You are so good at your pictures. I love your pictures on here, but is that Google or Wi-Fi?
That's Wi-Fi.
She's so pretty, and she just matches that sweater just perfectly.
Oh my goodness. She wants to be the center of attention, so yeah.
She should be. She's a princess.
Yes, she thinks she is. So I don't know. I think I have talked about everything. Have you talked about everything?
Yes, it's sparse over here, so I've definitely talked about everything.
All right, so I guess, is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
All right, so you can find us over at Instagram and Ravelry as The Knitting Hookup, and you can find me personally on Instagram and Etsy as Artistic Lilly. And where can they find you, Melissa?
I am Spicy Homemaker.
All right, and thank you for listening. I hope you can join us again on The Knitting Hookup. Bye.
Bye.